help me because whatever happened in Mercer County, they say it follows me to this county. So they're going to leave a woman in the street. Once again, New Jersey. This is the state of New Jersey. Leaves women in the streets to get raped, to get killed, to get murdered. They don't care about women. And this is a government that doesn't care about women. They don't care about children. And policy is not law. So you're allowed to record. So this is the people. Policy is not law. I can record you. Thank you. Have a good day. So yeah, this is what they do. So they're not willing to help me because of whatever happened in Mercer, a 6-month sanction, and I didn't break any laws. So these are your government workers, officials. Yeah. So, yeah, they don't help people. Yep. So, all right, sir, you have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So this is the office. Yeah, they don't care about women. They don't care if women are on the streets. They don't care if women get raped. You know, they don't care. So this is your American government at work.
I'm gonna beat you.
Hello. So this is your country's tax dollars at work that don't go to help women. They don't go to help children. You know, they're taking the food from the children, food stamps, whatever else, unlawful things that this president is doing, you know, and then they sanction people for, you know, for no apparent reason. Well, that's good for you. I'm not addicted to drugs, alcohol, no bad habits, you know. The ones who are trying to do godly things, we don't get nothing. So thanks anyway. So yeah, the ones who are trying to be godly, trying to live righteous lives, you know, they don't help the people. You know, they don't help them. So that's what I'm saying. You know, you could be doing all the right things. You know, you're not drinking, you're not drugging, you don't, you know, you're doing what's, yeah, that cigarette is a drug, right? Nicotine, it's a bad habit. And so is gluttony, okay? So mind your business. Mind your own business. I'm not talking to you, ma'am. I'm in public. I'm recording, okay? Gluttony is also a sin, okay? And your body's the temple. You should really take care of it. Yeah, I know he is. I know he is. Thank you. You're a Christian and you're smoking a cigarette? How does that work? How does that work? But you're smoking in front of these children. Do they deserve lung cancer? Do they deserve? Ma'am, you can make any excuse you want. You can, so what? So what? How is the bus killing me? You're smoking and you're a Christian. You're a hypocrite. How? Right, yeah. Right, ma'am, you can try to flip it any way you want. You're not a Christian. Come on.
Yes, I am.
Then how are you a Christian smoking a cigarette? How are you a Christian smoking a cigarette? Let's be real. How are you a Christian smoking a cigarette? Please. No, you're not a Christian. You see how they flip it? I'm sorry that your religion lied to you and you think that's holy. You're not living a holy life. You're not living a holy life. The temple is, your body's the temple, right? Christian, your body's the temple? No, exactly. Those children don't need, listen, my mom grew up smoking. You're going to destroy the children. So you love your neighbor, right? You love your neighbor as yourself. And you, excuse me, I'm not anything. Oh, there you go. You must, oh, yeah, I'm a Democrat. That's the best you have. Come on, people, wake up. You need to wake up. I don't care. I'm not a Democrat, honey, so you don't know what I am. I'm a child of the Most High God. First of all, if you're a Christian, you wouldn't put why are you putting your faith in a Democrat or a Republican if you're a Christian? Your faith should be in your Messiah, right? So you don't even believe your Bible. You don't even believe your own Bible. How are you? So then how are you why are you accusing me of being a Democrat when I just told you that I'm a believer? Yeah, he is doing unlawful things. He absolutely is. Our president is doing unlawful things. No, you need to disappear. You're very rude. You're very rude. I'm waiting for my bus. She's the one having a heart attack, living in gluttony and smoking her cigarette. She needs to calm down and leave people alone. I'm over here documenting, what's going on in our country. That's my freedom. I have the freedom to preach. I have the freedom to talk. And, she's over here smoking, telling me she's a Christian. How does that, I said, how does that work? How are you a Christian and you're smoking? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Your cigarette is killing me. Thank you. You're nasty. You're disgusting. You're vile. That's disgusting. Yes, your cigarette travels to me. You don't love your neighbor. So how is that loving your neighbor? Yeah, and I'm entitled to be able to breathe. So stop. You don't love your neighbor. You don't even love your own children to be smoking in front of them. And you're over here criticizing me, and I'm not talking to you. I'm not even talking to you. Okay? I'm not talking to you, and if you were a Christian, you wouldn't even be worried about Democrat and Republican. You should know who your king is. You should know who your king is if you're a Christian. You should know who your king is. We have the freedom of speech in this country. We have the freedom to preach. That is our freedom, your First Amendment right. Your First Amendment right is to record, and you have the freedom of speech. And they should make this a no smoking zone. You shouldn't have to come outside and smell your nasty cigarettes. All these laws in this country, they need to make that a law. No, she's smoking by the doors. You're not allowed to smoke. Hello? There's your sign. You want me to look? You see your own sign? You see? No smoking within 25 feet. Who broke the law? No, she was right here and I got it on camera. That's why we record, because she's smoking and she's violating the law, but she's a Christian. But she's a Christian. She's a Christian and she's smoking 25 feet in front of everybody's face. Nobody wants to smell your nasty cigarette. Exactly, because that's what I'm saying. But don't come at me like I'm the lawbreaker. But you are. You're saying she's not entitled to smoke here. There's a law right there, sir. No, right here. You come outside and I smell this nasty cigarette and nobody wants it in their face. And she's a Christian, right? Is that loving your neighbor when you come outside and you got all this nasty smoke in your face? No. Come on now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm not talking about those folks over there. They're law-abiding citizens. She's a Christian and she's up here smoking, bothering people. Anyway, family, this is your government tax dollars at work. This Christian over here getting all in my business. But anyway, so yeah, they don't help godly people. They help lawbreakers. They help the lawbreakers. Those who are law-breaking citizens, those are the ones that they help. Yeah, they don't help. You're within your right to do that. That's your First Amendment right. So what? I'm not afraid of the camera. He's got a camera too. So do I. And I have it on film. A Christian smoking a cigarette in my business when that sign clearly says you're supposed to be down there. Respect your neighbor. Respect your neighbor. Love thy neighbor. That's why there's laws in this country, because nobody deserves to have to come outside and smell your nasty cigarette. That's called loving your neighbor. I don't need to cry, sweetheart. You don't pay my bills, that's for sure. You don't pay my bills. It doesn't matter. You don't pay my bills. Okay? You don't know anything about me, so make righteous judgments. Okay? Make a righteous judgment about people. Thank you. Anyway, this officer, he's doing his job. He's with it. That's all. But this is what I'm saying. They protect the ungodly and the lawbreakers. Yeah, exactly. I know. I come outside. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on with me, and this lady wants to get all in my face, talking about she's a Christian and Trump's not unlawful. Yeah, okay. This is what's going on in your country. These Christians are ignorant. They're ignorant and they don't even have a clue what's going on. They don't even have a clue. And then falsely accusing me of being a Democrat. Are you kidding me? I'm not. Who's your king? Who's your king? That's what I'm saying. They don't even have a clue. She's like, oh, I got my food stamps. Yeah, I can tell. The ungodly, the unrighteous get everything. But the ones who actually want to live a righteous life, obey the law, which includes that sign, you know. Yeah, they're in the false left paradigm, exactly. You know, look. You know, accusing me. I'm not that stupid. If you're a Christian, why would you be voting? You should know better. Who's your king? Who is your king? Oh, I forgot. Their king is Donald Trump, not Jesus Christ. That's how lost this generation has become. Their king is not Yahushua HaMashiach. Their king is not the Messiah. You know, she's over here smoking, breaking the law, and they're going to protect the lawbreakers. That's who they protect, family. It's always been that way. Just, you know, I'm waiting on my bus. See, there's a bus stop right here. I'm waiting on my bus, and this lady out here breaking the law, smoking a nasty cigarette. Is that loving your neighbor? You're a Christian, but you love your neighbor by giving everyone else cancer, and I don't want to smell that crap. Nobody does. Come on. I don't, and that's why I said I'm trying to tell you all what's going on, and she want to get in my business. Typical. They get in your business and smoking in front of the children and all that other stuff. No, you don't love children. How do you love children when you smoke in front of your children? Come on, make it make sense. But you're a Christian. And this is what Christians will tell you. Oh, yeah, I'm a Christian as I smoke my cigarette and do my drugs. I'm a Christian. No, I mean, come on. And there's a sign clearly right there. There's a sign. That's why I'm saying 95% of the time, it's not the officer's fault. He's just trying to keep things peaceable. But the reality is she should be getting a ticket because she's breaking the law. Go figure. A Christian is a lawbreaker, family. Are you shocked? Are you shocked that a Christian is a lawbreaker out here, telling me I'm a Democrat and Trump's doing all this good stuff? They don't read their Bible. She doesn't read the Bible, that's for sure. She doesn't know the word of the Most High. It's disgusting, Yeah, I know. They're stuck between they really believe it's about Democrat and Republican when they all work for the same bird. They're all working together to destroy this country. They're all working together to destroy the country. But anyway, family, so once again, they don't want to help the righteous people. They want to help the unrighteous, They want to help the unrighteous. That's who they want to help. So that's who they want to help. People that are unrighteous, not those out here doing the right thing, not those who are trying to obey the law, not law-abiding citizens. They don't help law-abiding citizens. Because, you're allowed to record. That's your First Amendment right, He's recording. There's cameras everywhere. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I record. When I left, I said, you don't care if women get raped. Do you think this government cares if women are on the streets getting raped? You think your government cares? No, they don't. They're over there bombing Palestinian women and children and raping their women and children. You think America is going to help you? No, America's not going to help you. But if you're a criminal, you get help, They help the criminals. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't rape people. I'm not stealing. I'm not doing anything. I don't smoke anymore because the body is the temple. So if you have the Spirit living inside you, you're not gonna be smoking. If you truly are filled with His Spirit, you're not gonna be able to want to put that garbage in your body, let alone, like people want to walk, we want to walk and we want to be able to breathe air. It's bad enough they're spraying the sky with chemtrails, right? You know about that? Huh?
You're entitled to your opinion. That's totally fine.
No, this is an opinion. These are straight facts, but thank you.
entitled
So
to that.
it's bad enough that they're chemtrailing the sky, and we can't breathe as it is, so we don't need people smoking in our faces, you know, and like as soon as you walk out of the building. So that's why I said the officers are here to protect the lawbreaker. They're not here to protect the people that are trying to be obedient, not only to God's law, but to man's law. So she should actually be being ticketed. You need to ticket her, not me. I'm not breaking any laws. I know you're not going to ticket her because you don't follow your own rules. I know you don't follow your own rules. Say no smoking. You know?
We were made aware of it. It moved over.
No, it wasn't these folks. It's this one here that was trying to be in my business. Huh?
It's not happening.
It doesn't matter, but she committed a crime, so ticket her. I'm not committing any crimes. But I'm not committing any crimes. I haven't committed any crimes.
I'm not saying that
You know, I'm a law-abiding citizen. You don't. It's not you, but this office doesn't want to help women get off the streets. Why is that?
sorry that you feel that way.
No, don't gaslight me. That's what you're a narcissist. That's what NARC say. My channel is called NARC Free. I'm sorry you feel that way. You're not sorry. So don't pretend, sir. Come on. You're not sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. That's called gaslighting. You're trying to gaslight me. You know, you should care. You should care about the people in this country. You know, I didn't break any laws, officer. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I know, but I'm telling you, I didn't break any laws. So why why does this office not want to help women who are doing the right thing, who aren't on drugs, who are law-abiding citizens? Why don't they want to help us? Why do they keep catering to the criminals? Can you answer those questions? They can't answer those questions because they know. You know they're catering to criminals. You know? But it's not your fault. You're just following your job. I respect you. My brother's a retired sheriff. You see, family, that's what I'm saying. You know, they don't want to help. They don't want to help. They don't want to help. I know. That's what I'm saying. They don't want to help law-abiding people. They keep catering to these criminals. They cater to the criminal element. That's who they cater to. People who are criminals, who sell drugs, you know, those are the ones that they're willing to help. You know, they're willing to help a criminal, but they're not willing to help godly people, godly women. You know, I'm not perfect. Thee without sin cast the first stone. But don't sit in my face and tell me you're a Christian when you're smoking a dirty cigarette in my face. That doesn't work for me. No, you're not. You're not a Christian when you're smoking a dirty, nasty cigarette in people's faces. You're not a Christian, okay? So please. You know, these churches, they don't tell people to repent and to turn unto righteousness, to be ye holy, be set apart. You know, that's what I'm saying. So I just wanted to update you, family. I came to the office, and once again, they cater to the criminals. That's who they'll cater to. They don't want to cater to the ones who are doing the right thing, who aren't on drugs, who aren't, you know, out here doing wickedness, who actually are obedient to the law, not just God's law, but, you know, to man's law. But Trump is a lawless president. That's what he is. He's lawless, and he's not the King of Kings. He's not my Messiah, you know. And he's got all these people, you know, thinking he's this wonderful guy. So they're extremely lost. They're extremely lost, family. So, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They're lost. They're lost. So I'm on my own channel. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Number one draft pick on Instagram.
Yeah, that's all you care about. You're a Christian, but you care about nonsense. It's nonsense. You care about nonsense. I don't care about that nonsense. I'm not in the world. Greater is he who is in me than the one living in the world, okay, Christian? right?
I know your video.
Greater is he who is living in me. I don't want you, honey. Trust me. First of all, you're a child. I'm not a rapist. Thank you. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a sexual predator. Okay? I'm not a rapist or a sexual predator, so don't start lying about me, okay? Don't rape. I don't rape little boys, cause I'm a mother of 5 children. Have some respect, okay? Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. You're a child. You're a child, young man. Watch yourself. You're a child. You're a child. Act like a child. Act like a child. Thank you. Spin it any way you want.
Man, she told me to watch myself.
Yeah, I said, yeah, because you're talking disgusting to me. I'm not a rapist and I'm not a pedophile. Okay? Yeah, okay? Thank you. So anyway, I can wait for my bus. Thank
Second
you.
person I've had told me that you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing anyone. Thank you. I got it all on camera. So you keep running, doing whatever, officer. I don't care who told you what. That's why I got this. First Amendment right, freedom of speech.
You're allowed to record.
Okay, I know I am because they're lying to you. Thank you. I haven't harassed anybody. And I got it on camera. Thank you. No, he's talking to me, talking about he's on YouTube and all that. Bothering me. Then tell him he's a child. Put a child in a child's place. Put the child in his place. I'm not a child. I'm a grown woman. And he's over here accusing me of being a sexual predator. Play that game with your mom. Don't play it over here. Play? Yeah, whatever. I'm a mother of 5 children. I'm not a sexual predator. Put the child in his place. Yeah, I got it on camera. I got it on camera. I'm not a sexual predator. Put the child in his place. He's accusing me of being a sexual predator. And his mother's right there. She needs to be dealt with. They're the lawbreakers. She's doing unlawful things. I'm on my YouTube channel, and this lady's in my business.
You gotta stay over there.
I am. I'm right here. But this is a child. Put him in his place. Don't talk to me like that. I'm a grown woman, and I'm a child of God. Yeah, watch yourself. Watch your mouth. Watch your tongue, child. Watch your tone, child. You're a child, and you're talking nasty to me.
Go down and disappear before something.
Disappear. That's a threat. I need to disappear. That's a threat. Yeah. Stop threatening me. Stop threatening me. I need to disappear. Leave me alone. No, you're harassing me since I come out this door. Everything's on camera.
The bus stop's there.
It doesn't matter. This is America. I stand where I want to stand, lady. You don't tell me where to stand. I'm an American. Who are you to tell me where I can stand? You shouldn't be here. You're smoking a cigarette. 25 feet. Yes, I am recording. It's my First Amendment right. You got 25 feet. I'm where I'm allowed to be. I'm not harassing anybody. Stop gaslighting and lying. It's all on camera. It's all on camera. And your mother just threatened to have me disappear. So go somewhere, child. Go somewhere, child. Go somewhere. You see how these people are? You see? They protect the ungodly and the unrighteous. That's who you protect. This lady's crazy. Out here smoking a cigarette in an unlawful area, bothering me. I don't answer questions. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't break the law. I didn't break the law.
Stop walking away from me.
I didn't break the law.
You threatened him.
No, I didn't. I have it on camera.
You're not under arrest.
Good. Then if I'm not under arrest, then I can leave.
No, you're not free to go. I need your
If
information.
I'm not under arrest, I know my
You are
rights.
detained. You are detained
No,
right
now you're switching it up.
What are you talking
I didn't
about?
threaten anybody.
He's saying you
I don't care. I just told you what that lady said. And now you're harassing me.
Ma'am, you are
I'm
not-
live on camera.
I'm
I got it all on film.
right now.
Good. And I didn't threaten nobody. Leave me alone. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan.
need to
Leave
give me
me
your
alone.
information.
I'm not under arrest. You just told me.
Stand with her.
Okay, that's fine.
Leave me alone. You see how these officers are? I didn't commit a crime.
We're just trying to get information.
You don't need my information. I didn't commit a
Because
crime.
someone is saying that you-
I don't care. I just told you they were threatening me and harassing me. You see how they are?
Ma'am, she doesn't want to give me the information.
I don't have to, sir. I know my rights.
Thanks, ma'am.
I didn't commit a crime. What crime did I commit?
You're threatening.
I didn't threaten anybody.
Yes, you are.
You're a liar. You're of your father's
They have
Satan.
everything.
No, I'm recording you right now. Leave me alone. I'm recording you. You see how they are? Threatening me? Threatening me? I didn't threaten these people. I'm on camera. I'm on a line.
You're detained.
I'm allowed to walk.
Put your hands behind
behind your back because you're being detained right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, put your hands behind your back because you are detained.
That's fine. I'm not committing a crime.
That's fine.
I'm not.
Put down, take this
I
bag
didn't commit
off.
a crime.
Right, you're being detained.
I didn't commit
Put
no
your hands
crime.
behind your back.
What crime did I commit? What crime?
You're not in
crime?
custody, but you're detained.
What crime
And you're
did
not
I commit?
cooperating with
What
us.
crime? Because I didn't commit a
You're
crime.
detained.
What crime?
You're just detained.
What,
We're answering.
where's my right? You didn't read me my right. Where's my right? You
You're
didn't
not
read
in
me.
custody. You're being
So
detained.
then why? Exactly. Because I didn't commit a crime.
Have a seat, ma'am.
I didn't commit a
Have a
crime. Excuse me.
Have a seat.
I didn't commit a crime. What crime? What am I being arrested for?
Ma'am, I just told
I
you
didn't
you're
threaten
not-
anybody.
Honey,
Who did I threaten?
Listen,
I'm
calm
not your
down.
honey. I'm not your
Calm
girlfriend.
down right now.
Just ask you to calm
I
down.
said you're not in custody. You're being detained.
But what crime did I commit?
We're investigating an issue.
Yeah,
That someone's
and
making
that-
a complaint against
Yeah, so
you.
what?
Okay?
So what
calm
complaint?
down. You're being detained.
What
You're not in
complaint?
same way the
I
cops
didn't
came
do
on,
anything.
or the same
I
way that they
told
come
you.
on.
I just told you what they were doing, and you protect the undocumented.
Ma'am,
Why
relax.
are you protecting
We're not
them?
protecting
You are
anyone, man.
protecting them, and
We
that
asked you to
child.
identify
is
yourself, and
I
you're
don't
failing
have
to
to.
identify
I don't
yourself.
have to. I know
We
my
are-
rights.
we are
I do not
conducting
have
an
to identify.
investigation.
I
That's
don't
all.
have to identify myself unless you tell me what crime did I commit. Tell me what crime I committed. So I do not have to identify myself. You're wrong. You're unlawful. You're unlawful. Nobody said nothing to her child. He's talking sexually to me, accusing me of being a sexual predator. She's a predator. She's over here in my business, and I told you that, and I filmed it. So why are you arresting me? She should be arrested. That's what I'm saying. What crime was committed, sir? Can you answer? Anyway, you see what I mean, family? This is what, you know, you're allowed to have your rights, and they don't care about your human rights. This young child, this young man, I told him, put him in a child's place. He's over here falsely accusing me of being a sexual predator. You know, this lady's smoking in front of the building. I don't have drugs and weapons or guns. I'm not a junkie. I'm not a junkie. I didn't commit no crimes. This young man and his mom.
She had some argument with somebody.
I didn't have an argument. She was
Words were
harassing me.
exchanged, something happened.
Yeah, I come outside and the lady's got smoke in my face. Why aren't you ticketing her? You don't obey the law that says 25 feet away from the smoking building. And I'm on my phone. I'm allowed to talk. I'm allowed to talk. I'm allowed to record. I'm allowed to document what you people are doing in these offices. I absolutely am allowed. You know, people come here for shelter, and you don't care that women are in the streets and getting raped. You don't care about that, though. So that's why I asked you, what crime did I commit? Which crime? You can't answer that because no crime was committed. You just go off of hearsay. So that's what they're doing. They're listening to this woman, this so-called Christian, go figure, another Christian lying, telling the police lies. This is what they do. You come to a social services office to get help, and they don't care that. Do you think a country cares about you that's dropping bombs on Palestinian women and children and murdering and raping women? You think they care about you? You think your government cares about you? Because they don't. And that's exactly what I was saying, family. This government does not care about you. This child is over here falsely accusing me of being of sexually harassing him, and I don't want you. Honey, I'm a mother of 5 children. My son is a United States Marine. And your mom is out here talking trash to me, thinking that I'm a Democrat. Are you kidding me? My son is a Marine. You probably that young man couldn't even be a Marine. He's such a coward. The mother's raising a coward. You know, over here lying to the police. My son is an outstanding Marine, doing his job, serving the country. And you think I'm sexually harassing a child? Are you kidding me? Get behind me, devil. Lying to the cops, just like his mother. You know, that's why these young men, they need dads in their lives. They need a man because these women are raising cowardly sons and children to lie, to cheat, to steal, you know, and that's a Christian. This woman is a Christian, falsely accusing me of being some kind of Democrat. Are you kidding me? Because I'm recording and I'm talking about Donald Trump and his unlawful orders in our country, and she's naive enough to follow that man thinking he's a godly Christian? Are you kidding me? Are these people that naive, that stupid? I mean, think about it. So there you have it. I come here to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not a criminal. I don't do drugs. I'm not a sexual predator. And this young man is telling these cops that I'm some kind of, oh, she said, you better, yeah, you watch your mouth, young man. Everything is on camera. Everything is being filmed. He's a liar. And he's, and this lady, she's over here smoking her cigarette. And, that's why I said they cater to the criminals. That's who you cater to, criminals. They cater to criminals. They don't care about godly women because these women are not godly. They think they're men. They want to wear the pants. That's who they are. They're not godly women. But you come here doing the right thing, and it's people like that who try to tear you down and call you a Democrat, try to think that they're doing something righteous, and they're not righteous people. This is not a righteous government. They don't have righteous right ruling talking about, oh, we can't shelter you because it follows you. Why? Why should I be followed? What crime was committed? I never committed a crime. And this young man's lying and trying to say, no, he's over here telling me, oh, I don't want you sexually. First of all, what do he's harassing me and I got it all on film. It's all on film. Oh, I don't want you sexually. Like, is that where your mind is, young man? Is that where your mind is? He probably watches pornography because the average boy his age is addicted to pornography and they're all messed up. The whole family is messed up from the mother down to all those children. They have no sense. They have no sense. And they're Christians, right? They lie, smoking cigarettes, trying to say I'm a sexual predator. Like, what? This is where your mind is, young man? That's where your head is? How much? I bet you he's got a whole bunch of pornography on his phone. Get the pornography off your phone, young man.
Stop
Get
it right.
the pornography off your phone.
I said to stop talking.
Get the pornography off your phone, young man. Get the pornography off your phone. Yeah, he's recording. I'm allowed to speak. He's recording me. So get the pornography. See how he ran? See how he ran? Get the porn off your phone, you see? Because he's guilty. As soon as I said get the pornography off your phone, he stopped filming. You see how that works, family? The devil's a liar. You see, as soon as I said stop.
Did you come walking or are you in your vehicle?
I took a bus.
A bus?
Yeah.
Are you taking the bus home?
No, I'm going to walk to the next bus stop. I ain't going to be around these people.
So what we're going to do is we're going to remove you from your cuff.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes.
And we're going to have you go to this light right here.
I'll
There's
be
a
more
bus
than
stop
happy
right there.
to. Yes.
And just don't come back for the rest of the day, okay?
Yes,
You have
ma'am.
to
No,
come
that's
back, you come
fine.
back.
I got you.
I'm not,
Hold
no,
on.
I didn't resist. I'm not a
No,
criminal.
you're not.
You did.
I just need
That's
your
right.
I'm just
help.
trying to help you out.
I didn't resist. Of course. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Thank you. I know. It's just, yes.
All right.
See, they're letting me go, family, because the devil's a liar. Yes, ma'am. I'll walk right down there to the next stop.
I'm going to walk you
Thank
to the on the
Or you can walk me. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
I have nothing against you. You're doing your job. You're just doing
There
your
you go.
job. You're trying to keep the peace. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, officer.
I'm going to walk her to the bus
Okay.
stop.
Thank
Clear.
you.
Ensure,
Sorry.
They didn't come in a vehicle. Make sure they're.
They leave? All right, got
I
you.
don't know.
All right, family. So, thank you, ma'am. I'll walk to the next stop. Yeah, I didn't resist arrest because I didn't commit a crime. You see, they're against God's people. Thank you. This lovely officer. Look how pretty my officer is. Isn't she pretty? She's a pretty lady. No, but family, that's what I'm saying. This is what's going to happen. They're going to continue to try to, not let the godly people and the righteous get what they need. So the next bus stop is this way, right? And you said it's over here, right? The bus stop?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you headed?
Probably headed back towards Trenton. Yeah, Mercer County. Yeah, that's this way.
So Trenton, you're gonna have to go
okay.
where the wall was at.
Okay,
So I'll walk
perfect.
you to this corner. You'll cross.
Yeah, sure.
Just go right to the
No, that's fine. I'm not upset with you, man. You're just doing your job.
Absolutely.
I'm not angry
And I'm
with
not
you.
upset with you neither.
But some folks they like to get in your business.
Yeah, well, I know.
And I'm not talking to her. So I'm not holding it down. Come on, you're so, come on.
And I appreciate you complying with us.
Of course, absolutely. because when you did nothing wrong, why wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
I mean, they can think I did something wrong. They're entitled to that, right?
Yes.
But I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just trying to show, document what's happening in our country. It's getting really bad, and they don't care about women. It's sad, but it's true. And I'm just trying to let the people know. We're having a hard time in our country, and people need to know what's going on. Because maybe things will change, but I don't think so. All right, family. So this nice officer is gonna walk me to the over here, or just you want me to cross?
Yeah, once it's
okay.
across, you'll just walk down.
Okay,
take
yeah,
a
yeah.
left, and you go right to the bus stop, right by
Okay.
the Wawa. A little bit before.
Yeah, I can do all that. Sure. All right, family. It's a little wild out here, but yeah, no, I'm gonna comply. That's how because when you're a law-abiding citizen, you have nothing to fear. It's like I said, I don't, but they didn't want to help me, family. I tried to come here, they don't want to help me, so I'm gonna have to be back on the streets tonight with nowhere to go, and that's how it is. The government doesn't care for you, so the government has no compassion, no empathy. So when you say homeless folks aren't trying, now you can see. No, we're trying. We are trying. They don't want to help. It's a long light. So I'm on my way. Hold on a second. We're just waiting for this light. Hold on. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, just keep me in prayer, family, because they're gonna put me back on the streets. And that's what I'm saying. Women out here are getting raped. They're getting sexually assaulted. They're dying, getting killed. All right, thank you, ma'am. Have a blessed day. You too. Have a blessed day. Thank you. And yeah, they have to let me go because I didn't commit any crimes. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't commit a crime. See, I didn't resist arrest. Why should I? Why should I resist arrest? Why should someone resist? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I go to this building as a woman, and they're telling me whatever happened in Mercer County followed me here, which is what I'm doing now. I'm recording. I'm documenting and recording, what is happening out here. And, yeah, this is how it is. But they let me go because I'm not a criminal. I don't have any weapons. I don't have drugs. And I listened to the spirit when she said turn around and detain me. Okay. And I trust in the Most High. That's the second time that an officer had to let me go because I'm not a criminal. I'm just a woman trying to get help. And this is how they're treating me, family. This is how I'm being treated. You're tired, you're exhausted, you got nowhere to go, and these imbecile so-called believers, Christians, whatever you want to call them, they don't know what's going on. Oh, I got my food stamps. Yeah, good for you. I'm not here for food stamps. I'm here because I'm a woman who's on the streets, and I'm not trying to get raped. It's cold. So anyway, I'm grateful to the Most High, Yahuwah, through His true Son, Yahushua HaMashiach, that they let me go because it's like these people are nuts. The young man falsely accusing me of threatening him, and she's telling me you need to disappear me. What does that even mean? You see, it's crazy, family. We are in those perilous times, but no, that's crazy. So I'm trying to show you and document, what is happening, what's going on, what's happening in our country. These people are, they're catering to ungodly, wicked people. That's who they're catering to. And it's disgusting. And I'm a woman out here trying to get help, trying to get off the streets, and they don't want to help me. So I have nowhere to go. It is what it is, man. It's going to get worse than this. It's going to get way worse than this. But the Most High, I'm going to continue to seek the Most High and hopefully I'll find somewhere safe where I can go tonight. Cause yeah, you know, there's nowhere to go. And like I said, the majority of the men who act like they want to help me, they don't want to help me. They want sexual favors, and it's just sad. So yeah, she had to let me go because I'm not doing nothing. You know, I'm not doing anything wrong. So they don't want to help me. I go in there, you know, and this is how you get treated. You know, this is the way they treat people. There's no love, there's no compassion, there's no empathy, and they protect the wicked. You know, they protect the wicked. That's who this government is protecting. The wicked, family. So, anyhow, I'm going to get going. Now I got to figure out where am I going to sleep tonight because the transit center doesn't want me to stay there. And at least now it's documented, right? You see, I'm on camera. It's documented. I went in and I did what I was supposed to do. Okay? So this is why I'm documenting homelessness awareness. Because there are some people out here who are doing what they're supposed to be doing. And they're being treated as such.